You know what day it is? It's Barbie Nutcracker Day. Let's go. So I have started to take on the Barbie Nutcracker, the final dress that she wears in the movie where she becomes the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's actually quite fun to deal with all the glitter that's been going on with it. So yeah, I had this fabric for like the longest time. I've been collecting it from Joann's before it went out of business. Like I think every single time I went, I got like 3 yards each time, and I did that at least 3 times. So I have like 9 yards of this fabric, and it's very sparkly and glittery. And then I have been hoarding a lot of things for this project. The first thing we have to do is make circle skirts. So I'll do it. And now on the floor of my living room, a little bit before Christmas here, we're going to cut out a nice circle skirt, which is always fun. So I tried a different folding technique in order to get all the circle skirts to be uniform in length and size, but that did not entirely work out the way I intended to. I wanted 2 half circle skirts. I ended up with 1 half circle skirt and then 2 quarter circle skirts, which, you know, it's okay because this is the underskirt and underskirts are okay. Oh, look, it's the overlay. So the overlay was something very fun to do. And when I mean fun, I mean actually painful because it is covered in glitter. So for this circle skirt, I decided to do something different. Instead of making a half circle skirt, I made quarter circle skirts instead. That way I can get as much as I can out of this fabric itself. So I made 8 quarter circle skirts for this entire overlay. And now it is time to go French seam everything up and hem it. Now that it is all hemmed up and sewn together and let to hang for a day, it is time to gather the overlay into a waistband. I tried the machine way of doing it. It did not work because there's just so much going on. So in the end, I decided to pleat it into the waistband itself. That way it was actually easier to go back in and actually tighten the waistband because originally it was just too big. Once the gather circle skirt was sewn into it, I pressed it down to make a nice crisp seam so that I can fold over the top of the waistband into its position. But before that, I have to sew up the sides, so I'm going to do right sides together and sew up the side part so that when I flip it in, it's a nice crisp corner. So, new camera, let's go. I don't have to use my phone anymore. This is awesome. So, besides that good news, I have put on the tools to the skirt, which is really nice. I just have to hem it a little bit because it got stretched in some places. And then I just have to add the waistband and hook an eye to the back of it. That's where it's done. And right now, I want to work on the hem of the skirt that I am doing, the top skirt. The glittery shiny bit, I think it's really pretty, except it likes to shed a lot. I'm gonna have to clean that, so that's gonna be fun. So today's goal is to finish up the skirt and maybe cut out the bodice pieces that I gotta do, and then figure out the lace bits that go on there, see if I have to actually purchase some lace or make the lace myself, because I can do that too. The jewels on it and then sew it all together. And that's right now, I just want these skirts to be done. So far it's coming out really, really pretty. I sent a picture of this to my friends. They absolutely love the color match, especially with the tulle over it to give it a little bit more. It just mutes it a little bit more. And yeah, everything is like coming out so well. I love it so far. So let's go and do that. So this is where we are. Don't mind the hanging of the waistband. It's a little bit bigger than my dress form like usual. So we are here. We have cut out every skirt. We have sewn up the majority of the skirt. The top layer is fully sewn together. All it needs is the hem and the waistband to be done. Yeah, this is where we are. I'm done with glitter for tonight, so I will continue working on this tomorrow. One of the beauties of being a cosplayer and using the same patterns over and over again is that you get a feel for what pattern works the best for certain things, and I have made this pattern many, many times. So I decided to fold my fabric over twice, that way I can have it cut out instantaneously. This fabric is not too thick, so is not much of a problem. The reason why I did this is so that each piece could be exactly or almost exactly the same size to each other. I decided to use the same fabric for the lining just to save on fabric and to save on cost. In this economy, fabric is starting to become very, very expensive, and I just want to make sure that I am able to do everything that I need to do. Now it is time to go sew up the bodice pieces. Before we sew up the middle piece, we have to put in the lace appliques to make it super pretty. Once all of that is tacked down and ready to go, we can sew it onto the rest of the bodice. Time to rifle through my gems to find some pretty pink gems and attach them all at my best friend's house while watching horror Minecraft videos. With that all said and done, it is time for the reveal. So, I love this dress. A childhood dress that, oh my god, I've had a long, long time ago come to life as an adult. I love it. It's beautiful. I love my friend's suggestion of putting a gem in the middle of it and like all the other little details that are on it. It just makes it so pretty, and I love it. I love the lace appliques. I love this one right here that I got from a vintage lace store. Like it's just, and then of course like the ruffle at the top being from another Barbie cosplay. These spaghetti straps are amazing. This corseted top is like my favorite that I've ever made in a long, long time. And these puff sleeves, while itchy, are really cute. Ugh. I don't think there's anything I would have changed about this dress. Maybe the only thing is like switch out these gems when I get something that's like a little bit like this color down here. But other than that, everything is great. I think I just have the trim tool just to make it even. And I just love this dress. This is my #1 favorite Barbie movie of all time. And for the longest time, I thought, and no one come for me, I thought that the Barbie and the Nutcracker was the actual story of the Nutcracker before I actually read the book and before I saw the actual ballet. So there is that. And I confused my uncle when I told him, like, no, she's the Sugar Plum Princess. And like, He looked at me so weird when I was a child. I just love this dress. It's so beautiful and I just feel like a pretty princess. I do have her wig now. I need to like curl her curls. I have to wisp some of her hair. And the funny thing is that I do have a tiara and it is actually a Christmas ornament that I will be using for her tiara, which I think is really funny and also a nod to where she gets her locket from a Christmas ornament and all that. And it's just like, I marvel at it. I mean, I'm covered in glitter at the same time, but I can suffer. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's a little late. I just want to let you guys know that I am student teaching, so videos might be a little bit late. I might not do one in February as I'm doing everything I need to do to complete my certificate of teaching. Yay! But you will all see me at SetsuCon if you're there, or you can see me at ZenkaiCon in March, which I don't know if I'm going to bring the Zenkai besides Lemon. We'll see about that. This one is going with me to Setsu, so you'll see me in this one. I don't know which one else I'm going to bring to Setsu. Maybe I'll bring Erica. We'll see which one I feel like putting on and be comfortable in, because that's only a 2-day convention that I go to. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. I post a video at least once a month, and if you have been here for a while, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope to see you guys real soon, and